Hey guys, welcome to my scrappiness. Hey guys, it's Marissa again, and today we are going to do a Pinterest inspired layout again. Here's the layout. We are going to be using birthday wishes kit. And these are the papers from this kit. I obviously have used them already, but I'm still showing you what we had in this kit and majority of the papers that we are going to use for this layout. So we are going to use that black happy birthday paper for the background, and we're cutting up the birthday candles here. It was 12 by 12 and we're cutting it down to 8 by 10. Here's the picture that I'm going to put on this layout. And yeah, it was my son's birthday. And we are now going to cut up this light blue dotted paper. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to cut it using, of course, I'm still looking at the photo of the layout on the left side. If you can, I don't know if you can still see my phone on the left side there. So I'm trying to figure out here how I'm going to do it based on the layout. Of course, the layout didn't give me any measurements, so I'm just trying to figure it in my head how I'm going to cut this. And the orientation too, I had to change the orientation because the layout was for a landscape picture, and I am doing a portrait picture. So I'm cutting down this paper into 7 by 6. So I'm going to use this as a mat for the picture. And as you can see here, I'm trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to do this? So I've already cut it down. So I'm cutting it down to, again, 7 by 6. And I'm going to mat it this way, 7 inches in length and 6 inches in width. So we are going to use the strips of black dotted paper, and that measured 2 inches by 8 inches. This multicolored dot, I cut down to 2 and 3/4 by 8 and 1/4. And this yellow polka dot paper, I am cutting down to 2.5 by 9.5. And here I am inking everything because, like I've mentioned to you guys, if you've watched my previous scrapbook process, I like to ink the edges of my papers so that they cover up the white. Normally the white, I forgot what it's called. It's what's showing in between the papers. I just wanted to make sure that I cover up that white, and also I ink so that I can get some definition from the different layers of papers that I use. So here we go, just inking away, inking everything. So anyway, again, this is my son's 25th birthday, and I can't believe I have a quarter of a century year old son. Oh my goodness, I'm getting old. I'm also inking here the different embellishments that I'm using. These embellishments, by the way, came from the paper, one of the papers that's included in this kit. And I just cut them up and I'm using them as embellishments for layouts. I am now going to adhere the second layer of this layout. And yes, I do use a lot of adhesives, but it is what it is. And I'm centering this candle paper in the middle of this background paper, the happy birthday black paper that we're using here. I am adhering here the light blue polka dot paper, but I had to put it on the side because I forgot that I am going to have to place the strips first. And before I did, I went ahead and dovetail both ends of each strip. So I'm dovetailing them 1/2 inch in, and then just cutting them at an angle to create the dovetail. And that's how I find to be easier for me to make the dovetail and make sure that the dovetail or the actual point, a middle point, is actually in the middle of the paper or at least thereabouts. I'm going to be inking the dovetails here because, as usual, wanted to show the definition of each of this dovetail and also to hide that white in between the papers. By the way, guys, if you notice, my hands, I'm having some eczema flare ups. And so my hands are a little shiny from the ointment that I just put on before I scrapbook. And no, they're not, the scrap papers didn't get smudged by the ointment. I made sure that I was careful as I was playing with my papers and my, of course, my photo. I am laying down I'm putting adhesive on the strips now, the dovetail strips, and arranging them how I had it in my head. Basically, also basically still following, but not really the layout. It's just this is a layout that's inspired by that Pinterest layout that I found, and I just followed it and then tweaked it. There's a lot of tweaking in this layout, as I'm sure you've already noticed. So here we go. And then trying to figure out what I'm going to do here and how I'm going to finish it off. And finally committed and laid down the light blue polka dot paper and also the photo. If you notice, I didn't put any adhesive to the back right side or the right side of this picture because I still have to insert some of this embellishments here. So you'll see that as I put them on, and I still move the embellishments a bit because if you have adhesive on that side, you won't be able to move these embellishments without killing them because they're very thin. By the way, guys, here is our layout. Very simple and easy. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And yeah, that's it. We're trying to grow our family. Thanks again for watching and see you later. Bye.